A very, very warm good afternoon. This is Ranama Chaudhary. You are live on my YouTube channel, Arun Foot. It is March the 1st. It's the third month of the year. It is another watch along here of the Indian Super League as Odisha FC host Chennaiyin FC in what can be described as likely a very interesting match which could decide a little bit in which way the standings could work for both the teams. Odisha FC have played one game so far, impressed in that goalless draw against Inter Kashi, while Chennai FC played two matches, have lost against Mumbai City 1-0, lost 2-0 to Mohun Bagan Supergiant without a goal, and coach Clifford Miranda and his players under pressure because Chennai was actually quite active in the transfer market. So one will be very interested to see what these two teams do on this match day as I'm really looking forward to seeing as we have about to have kickoff at the Kalinga, and will be interesting to see what both these teams can put out on this Sunday late afternoon. We're starting off under lights, and at some stage, this match will switch to floodlights. And as we are about to have a kickoff at the Kalinga, let's football. And referee has just blown the whistle, whose name I currently don't have, but I'll surely get it during the game. And yeah, really interested to see what these two teams do in this early kickoff with the Juggernauts playing in their traditional black and violet, while Chennai FC are playing in their white away kit. Chennai as the away team playing from right to left, with Odisha FC as hosts playing from left to right. And yeah, we see that a few of the Juggernaut fans have made it across to the Kalinga, and will be interesting to see what these two teams do. And we'll surely go also through the lineups as Odisha FC try to combine early on in this match. On the right wing, ball into the middle, looking for Inigo, the striker. Inigo Martin so far hasn't convinced. Irfan Yadwad, but that cross is overcooked. And let's quickly go through the lineup. Mohamed Nawaz back in goal after he was substituted against Mohun Bagan Supergiant due to a head injury. So Mohamed Nawaz back in goal for Chennai FC. And that team contains Din Liana, El Sino, Pritam Kotal, and Mandar Rao Desai in defense, or rather, um, Din Liana, Pritam, El Sino, and Mandar in defensive midfield. We have Bema Mer. It looks like it's a little bit more attacking, offensive with Farooq Chaudhry and Irfan Yadwad on the wings. Mahesan joins Noguera in the middle of the park to try and add creativity with Inigo Martin, the striker, up front. Long ball forward for Chennai. Sorry, for Odisha. Chennai cleared by Bemamer. At the other end, the same team which played the other day with Amrinder Singh in goal, um, Valan Zuidika, Toiva Singh, Carlos Delgado as captain, Savio Gama as left back, Rahul KP, as well as Isaac Ralte on the wings, Rohit Kumar and Putia in defensive positions, Raim Ali and VP Suher up front. So it will be very interesting to see if Odisha, 2 days after that good, very strong performance against Interkashi, can do it again today. Yep. Throw in for Odisha on the right. Rahul KP with the number 10 jersey on his back. We tested today, surely. And VP Suher tries to work his way through. Mandar will try and clear. And the stats are very, very clear. 2 wins for Odisha, 4 draws, and 4 wins for Chennai. 16 to 17 goals. Foul on a player of Chennaiyin FC, Mason. Yeah, Rohit Kumar goes in with his arm. Rightly foul given by the referee. Chennai have Namte and Imran Khan moving out to the bench for Farooq Chaudhary and Mason. So that will be interesting to see if that change from Clifford has any kind of impact on this game or not. That will be the test for this side. Chennai trying to play forward, blocked. Inigo Martin has so far disappointed the 26-year-old Spanish striker. I think a lot of people expected more from him. At least his pedigree would have made us think that there is more possible from his playing capabilities. Chennai trying to combine. Bemamer, Mandar finds Farooq. Mandar, yeah, the ball stays in. Mandar plays it to Farooq Chaudhary, who is into the box, cleared by Rohit. Chennai trying to keep the ball. El Sino. So the ball stays in. Bemamer. Bemamer, Farooq Chaudhary. Farooq Chaudhary cleared by Odisha FC. They will have to try and see how they can get that ball working. Zuidika, oh, dangerously to Amrinda, but Amrinda chips it out of danger. Bemamer, Mason, Bemamer. Bemamer trying to find Mandar. Mandar into the middle and cleared by Carlos Delgado. Interesting to see Mandar, Desai overlapping. Used to do that in his FC Goa days and all the other clubs that followed, but Delgado, very, very timely intervention. Corner for Chennaiyin FC. We are in the 7th minute. Farooq Chaudhary, that's a good corner. Pritham doesn't get ahead to it. And it will be a throw-in for Odisha FC. Pritham Kotal, I think, telling Farooq Chaudhary, try to put it closer in front of the goal. And as I said earlier, a decisive match for both the teams. Chennai still pointless after 2 games, goalless after 2 games, while Odisha are goalless but already have a point on the half side. Very interesting to see. Insigne clears ahead of VP Suhair. And the ball is won back by Chennai. Chennai trying to be active today. Irfan Yadwad on the right, ball into the middle. Thoiba. And cleared by Savio Gama for a corner. Interesting that Chennai trying to use pace on the wings today, which they have. Second corner in the 8th minute to be taken by Noguera. Noguera, that comes nicely. Pritham Kotal. In the other side, Pritham headed out. Back with Noguera. Noguera chips it into the danger zone, headed out. That should be an attempt. Oh, blocked. And maybe a chance for Odisha to break. No. Chennai win the ball back. Noguera. Irfan. Irfan beats Savio. And maybe a chance now for Odisha to break, but denied by the chest of Pritham Kotal. Ball through to Inigo Martin. Inigo Martin in the box against Delgado. Ball into the danger zone. Farooq Chaudhary can't get it. Bewamer. Chennai directly putting Odisha FC under pressure. Noguera looking for Mandar. And Sudhika will allow the ball to run out. Goal kick. Positive start in the first 9 minutes by Chennaiyin FC. They know they will need results because without scoring, it will be very, very difficult to stay in the Indian Super League. Chennai surely know that, and they will have to fight for their points. They will have to fight for their survival in the league. Southern rivals Kerala Blasters yesterday with their third loss against Inter Kashi. Ball played forward. Rahim Ali keeps it in. Zuidika tries a cross. Blocked by Farooq Chaudhary. Throw in for Odisha FC. That's an attempt, but no problem for Nawaz. Ball with Chennaiyin FC, who have had more of the ball in the first few minutes. Tried to play their game, while Odisha have held back so far. Noguera, chip into nowhere's land, but Zudika has to be careful and then wins a foul. Sorry, Toiba wins a foul against Inigo. Or no, that is Zudika, sorry. The 34 puts his body in front and then just waits for the contact. And that is offered by Inigo Martin, who last played in Georgia, the striker. So far, for Chennai FC, limited to no impact. Long ball from Amrinder. Raimali jumps under the ball. And Rohit wins the throw in. Zudika to take the throw in. Looking for options. Right back. Tries it long. Cleared by Chennai. Bemamer. Pritham. Back to Mohammad Nawaz in goal. I always say, if you like these watch-alongs, the discussion shows, the videos, do like content here on arunfoot. And if you aren't a subscriber, do please subscribe to the channel. We stand at 3,866. So we're slowly growing in our numbers. Thank you very much for the support as always. And let's keep growing the community. Hi, Raj. Welcome back. Ball forward. That's a foul on Irfan Yadwad, who's today playing on the right and not on the left. So Clifford trying to utilize Irfan. Irfan being held by Savio Gama. He had more of a wrestling match than football, what Savio Gama did. Yeah. I'm always surprised when players do as if I didn't do anything. And once more, dead ball situation. Captain Alberto Noguera over the ball for Chennai FC. Noguera plays it short. Played across. Mandar. Mandar chips it. Little chaos. Chance potentially for Odisha to break. Oh, Rahim Ali played well. That's open space for Isak Ralte. Isak Ralte in the box. Isak Ralte! And just misses the goal. That's a good counter-attacking move from Odisha FC. Chennaiyin totally open at the back. And Odisha FC, Rahim Ali immediately releases Isak Ralte. Isak Ralte taking a little much of too much of time. Diniliana closes him down and he has to take the long side of the goal. Isak Ralte has the most number of goal contributions for Odisha FC, 26 in total. Interesting number to see. And 14 and a half minutes played. Steady is definitely in the color of pitch. The pitch is looking way more greener and better. You can put a green filter on top of it. I don't know if you know about green filters, but in football, you can put green filters on top of it. Maybe they're doing that. Zudika tries to clear. Toiba has to follow up after hitting a man. Clearly evident today that Odisha FC want to play on the counter. Inigo, and he allows the ball to go out. The bench of Odisha FC, assistant coach, a certain legend called Joe Polancheri. Good to see Joe on that bench. Meanwhile, in Goa, it is 1-1 between Dempo and Real Kashmir. It might not be a green filter. I'm just looking at Raj. I think it's the sun. It's the sunlight. And maybe it's a better resolution of the camera. I don't know. But yeah, it looks, I get where you're coming from that point. Oh, ball through to Amrinda. Who's going to take it? So far, Chennai started off better. Odisha slowly getting into the game, I feel. Rohit Kumar. With maybe so we're winning the ball, but the ball had gone out. Let's see that. Rohit Kumar. Hi, Vigneshwar Kumar. It's a perception of people are changing towards IFL because of DD broadcasting. Raj, yeah. I mean, the shows are good. The funny one is it's the same people who are doing it. Huh? The same commentators are speaking ISL and all. And can, oh, BP Suhair wanted to be a little creative, couldn't get it. So, again, Raj, right? And you know, and I know when we talk about ISL and IFL, and if you speak to people in the ISL, they're realizing that they are like the stepchild, right? That the IFL is the own child of the AIFF, and the ISL is getting stepmotherly treatment. Oh, Isak Ralte, then loses the ball again, wins it again, loses again. And once you see this game, Vignesh, so far nothing much to speak about. Maybe a chance for Chennaiyin. Irfan, Farooq, Irfan, Diliana, Irfan, and I don't know what he tried to do that. Aditya J. Jagannath, I think Rahul KP score goal today. Vignesh, let's see. I think anybody who scores, both the sides will be happy. So far, this game has also shown why these two teams are not really dangerous. Second, really way overhit shot from Irfan Yadwad. You expect better from someone who's with the Indian national team. 18 minutes plus on the score sheet. Nothing to write about so far. Bhema Mer plays it to Pritham. Pritham to Mandarao Desai. Mandar. Sorry. Farooq. Rohit tries to clear his line. Putia under pressure. Putia keeps the ball. Putia blasts it forward. It's a little uncontrolled. And now Chennaiyin have the ball. Guerra and Irfan. Dimyana. Dimyana with a cross. No one in there. Dada Odisha might win this one. Augusto, it's possible. It is surely possible. But Chennai playing better than I've seen them. Rahim Ali keeps the ball. Putea plays it to Isak. Savogama. Putea plays it back to Carlos Delgado. Putea. Putea with space. Finds Zuidika. Zuidika finds Rahul KP, who nicely beats Mandar, but then falls over Mandar and Pritam Kota clears. Bema Mer. 20 minutes now on the clock. Farooq, Bema Mer. Mason. Mason looking for Irfan Yadwad. Will he get to it? I don't think so. The KCTC wanted for long to make IFL top tier. That's why for last few seasons they got going against FSL decisions. Yeah, it looks like it. And yeah, so therefore certain things have been happening in and around the ISL. So let's not talk about it. Yeah, those are the realities. Goal kick for Odisha FC, nearly 21 minutes played, still goalless at the Kalinga between Odisha FC and Chennaiyin FC. Both teams without any goals so far this ISL season, and they've somewhat proven why that's the case. But both of them can change that because yesterday was the day that both Mohammedan Sporting and Kerala Blasters scored their first goals. Irfan Yadwad wins the throw-in. So who knows what these two teams can do. Rohit. Zuidika with a long ball for Rahim Ali, but he won't be able to get to it. If the AIFF makes IFL top tier, I'll stop in here for rest of life. Rajuna. This is getting cooked on statement on DD broadcasting. Raj, again, DD have a few advantages in regard to, that they have the infrastructure and other things. What they've done in the last few years, I have to say, chance to break. Not cleanly played by Putia. Bemamer, that they've improved the equipment. So that's the thing. And they smartly have taken on people who have, at least English commentary, who have worked on the ISL. Oh, Mandar. Oh, that's Zuidika. That's a knockout. So therefore, Raj, credit where credit is due to DD Sports. Have done a good job so far. Mandar with the cross and in straight into the face of Zuidika. That's a knockout. That hurts. That does hurt. And you will feel that later this evening when your head is brimming and spinning, maybe. Go against Tomba. Tomba clears. Most of the teams don't have identity of place. You see a great example of that. You have Coil and now get Miranda, both with complete different play style. Clubs should first focus on such basic stuffs. RFC game, how many clubs in the world have a style of play? Independent of the coach that is there. How many clubs in the world? Right? You would say, oh, you know what? Barcelona has a certain style of play. Does Real Madrid have a style of play? Does, I don't know, Bayern Munich have actually a style of play, right? It switched. At Bayern, it totally switched when Pep Guardiola came in. So I don't know this whole system. There's that. It depends on the players who have available and who's your coach. Very, very right. Right. Long ball. Pritham plays it back to Nawaz. Chance for Irfan Yadwa to break. Odisha. Rohit. Rohit. Mason. Foul. Comes at the other end. That's attempt. And that's a corner. Inigo. Inigo Martin. But who's paying DD and how did it? Raj, DT is a public broadcaster. Are they generating revenue? If I'm not wrong, again, I've not. I need to ask people. I didn't ask over the weekend. I think they're producing the stuff themselves, and that is DD has its own production vans, its production teams, this, that, everything. It has its own studios. So all these things that the others would have to pay for, and it's a good corner chance maybe for Odisha to break. And oh, that is last man against Rahim Ali. And I'm interested to see what happens. Who was that last man? Interested to see if there's a red card. And all the players have gotten involved in that discussion. 25 minutes in, Rahim Ali on the ground, and he was brought down. Who was the last man? Let's see who the last man was. And the referee is having a discussion. First of all, he does the spray. And very lucky Dinyana. That is not a yellow card. That to me is a red. Of course, on his way. Yeah, your last man. No chance to get the ball. Yeah, RRC game to me, that's a clear red card. There's no discussion about that, actually, in my opinion. Liliana, very lucky to be still on the ground. But who's paying again? I think the revenue generation and that part, I think that's not the factor. DD is public broadcaster, so maybe DD is spending all of that out of his own pocket. And the production cost for DD will be much lower than other people because, again, they have their equipment, this, that, everything. You know, this drone shots and all those things happening because they most probably have drones at their disposal. So maybe, equipment bought for cricket or whatever. Ooh, too close. The free kick to Mohamed Nawaz. Molina has joined the Honduras national team. Interesting, Raj. And Purushottam and Joe Paul angry and speaking with the fourth official. Putea, that chip was more a chip than a shot towards goal or a chance for the attacking players. Wasted. Wasted so far. And again, Odisha have one thing very clearly, which is pace. Chennaiyin also potentially have pace. Long ball forward, but Amrinda will get that. Both the teams trying to chip them, across lines. Sort of trying to do pecking at its best disposal. Carlos Delgado. 27 plus minutes played. Oh, Carlos Delgado with the mistake. Ball through. Inigo Martin. Inigo Martin is offside. And still misses. Big mistake from Carlos Delgado. And yeah, clearly offside. That was smartly done by Toiba. Takes those 2 steps front, moves the front, puts Inigo Martin. And I'm saying Dempo SC versus Real Kashmir is a banger so far, 2-2. Yeah. Chennai playing the ball backwards. Odisha with the ball. Keep it and lose it. Irfan Yadwad now with space. Being followed by Rahim Ali. Ooh, that's a foul, and that will also be a yellow. Should be a yellow, in my opinion. And if I see it right, is anyone watching? Raj, I'm seeing the Prasad Bharati YouTube channel. 1,024 people are watching it at the moment. So that's also a point to me, right? If people tell me that Indian football is dead, nobody watches Indian football, that surely doesn't count. People do watch Indian football, be it the top tier here, the ISL, or if it's a and that has to be said. Free kick for Chennaiyin. Noguera looking for Pritham, but his header is wide. Odisha surprised me. Simon, Odisha has actually been better, much, much better than I think any one of us would have thought, because they're not only holding their ground with, a little bit more of luck. The Hindi commentary does bring back some memories, says Simon. And that's the half-hour mark at the Kalinga. It's still goalless between Odisha FC and Chennaiyin FC. Both these teams still to score a goal in this ISL campaign. Odisha also still to concede a goal, but there have been chances at both ends. And Diniana will be very, very happy to still be on the pitch. Could have been sent off. Should have been sent off if one is honest. And Purushothaman having a word with his team. Most probably telling VP Suhair that there is Katala statement is unnecessary. Okay. I saw some excerpts. I don't know if you're meaning that, being unnecessary, that we are a small team and we have to struggle and all that stuff. And VP Suhair and Rahim Ali, most probably the two guys who could have scored, or even Isak Ralte. Isak Ralte a little slow in that instance, but Rahim Ali really has the speed. And Isak Ralte, I want to see the Isak Ralte of last season. Then that could be a problem for Chennaiyin FC. So far, mostly an even game. And a matchup of two Indian coaches. The young Clifford Miranda against the older Purushothaman. And goal kick for Amrinder. Takes a short one to Thoiba. Delgado. Amrinder. Amrinder with a long attempt. Headed out by Bema Mer. Cleared by Zuidika. Throw in for Chennaiyin FC. Bema Mer with the ball. Bema Mer plays it back to Pritham. Across to Dinliana. El Senior back to Dinliana. Dinliana looking at options, plays it to El Senior. First touch wasn't good. Pritham Kotal now with the ball. Pritham looking for options. Plays it back to Noguera, who drops deep. Alberto Noguera. Bema Mer. Noguera. El Senior across to Irfan Yadwad. Irfan plays it forward to Mahesan. Inogo with space. Oh, that is terrible. Inigo Martin had everything to put that ball at the back of the net, but somehow had space because Thoiba had misread the situation. But Carlos Delgado is in the way, not allowing Inigo Martin a perfect shot on goal. Inigo Martin has to do more, the 26-year-old Spaniard. And the ball back with Chennaiyin. Bemamer. Noguera. Noguera. Interesting. The stats. 68% ball possession. 5-1 shots. Favor of Chennaiyin. None from both teams on goal. So this game, oh, the ball was rolling. But again, problem is, and if you look at that game, you would have thought, it's quite even actually. Australia won was Philippine and Women's Asian Cup opener today. Yes, they did 1-0. Indian origin Sam Kerr with the goal. Oh, that's a through ball. Nice idea, but Mandar not ready for that Pritham Portal pass. 35 minutes on the clock. Odisha FC 0, Chennaiyin FC 0. Zuidika with the throw-in. Played forward, but back with Chennaiyin. Alberto Noguera plays it to Farooq Chaudhary. Farooq on the left. Plays it back to Bemamer. Noguera, Bemamer. Bemamer looking for Mandar, doesn't get to it, but Farooq Chaudhary is there. And it's going to be a throw-in for Odisha FC. If Ose allowed, will she be able to represent us? No, Raj, she has represented the senior national team of a country, and that's a long ball. Suhair, VP Suhair gets to it, plays it across. Puthia, first touch, not good. Puthia loses it. Mason to Noguera. Noguera being followed by Puthia. Farooq. Farooq against Puthia. Back to Noguera. Bemamer. Bemamer looking for Irfan. Can he keep it in? Yes, he will. Irfan. Shot to Diniana. Mason. Bemamer. Bemamer eyeing a long ranger but blocked. Pritham. Mandar. Bemamer. So to answer Raj, no. So anyone who's played a proper senior international men's or women's cannot represent another country. So therefore, she is out as an option. So Sam Kerr sadly will never be allowed to represent India in international football. Still goalless at the Kalinga. 37.5 minutes on the clock. Odisha with the ball. Rohit, Thoiba, Amrinder. No, Hamza has not represented England. So therefore, and you're allowed to, if to up to under 23, under 21, but theoretically under 23 level, you can still change. Or if you've represented a country in non-official matches, so in friendlies. So we had the case of Harmeet Singh, played 3. Oh, that's dangerous from Nawaz, but Bemamer and Pritham keep the ball. First time that Odisha is really trying to press. Oh, the ball goes through. Mason Blocked. Win for Odisha FC. Thrown now for Chennaiyin. Dinilyana still on the field. Some will say luckily still on the field. Throw in. Now for Odisha. Making a throw-in marathon on that side. Savio Gama. Suher. Isak. Savio Gama. Isak. Puitia. Back to Savio. Savio Gama first time overlapping. Tries to get across, but that's blocked. Dinilyana for a throw-in. They go on. Looking at options. Ball goes through, but Pritham just clears it. Doesn't take a chance. And VP Suhair, Rahim Ali, and all lurking around him. Savagama with the throw-in. Takes it short into the danger zone. Goes again. Savagama in the danger zone. Header. Rahul KP. No control. Rohit. And Rahim Ali thought for 1 second that from that position he can score. Pritham Kota. Bema Mer. El Sinio. Pritham. Oh, Farooq Chaudhary. Foul. Play on, says the ref. But Farooq Chaudhary still on the ground. And then foul on Noguera. Raj is saying, I can suggest you guys mute fan code commentary and play around that. Watch along side by side. You'll enjoy the match. Thanks a lot. Raj. There's a man down. That should be a foul. Oh, no. The referee then says play on. Advantage given. VP Suhair goes past. And Insigne now has to run against Rahim Ali, but Insigne does it with his class. Sends Rahim Ali the wrong way and then just turns around. Noguera stops play because Irfan Yadwar is still on the ground. Seems to be in pain. Irfan Yadwar. Savio Gama, not on purpose, but steps on his foot, and that hurts. And Savio saying sorry to his opponent. And the first thing nowadays you see, thumbs up. So no worry, no substitution. And I remember the other day, the Chennaiyin FC doctor and physio showed that also when Nawaz went down. Once more. Good turn. Okay. On that ankle, on the side, and that hurts. When you're especially in that movement. But the other day, they also showed the finger up for Nawaz, and then Nawaz, most probably for a concussion or a potential concussion, had to be taken off. Farooq Chaudhary back to Pritham. Across to El Sinio. And Chennai trying to build up 43 and a half minutes on the clock. Will we see a goal in these first 45 minutes? Chennai lose the ball. Odisha's going to try and break. Putea looking for Isak Ralte. The contact wasn't good, and El Sino is in the way. And Isak Ralte does not win a corner. Isak Ralte, that first touch, that second touch, not good enough. Isak Ralte can be better. We've seen better of him over the years. A little, I don't want to use the word, but it looks a little rusty to me. I think that was the word what I would say. And nice to see AIFF match on YouTube getting huge views. Numbers are at 1K view around the 30-minute mark. Yeah, they're currently at 1100. And Rash's Gokulam Kerala got 2.6K live watchings. Hindi commentary on DD Sports reminds me of Gauss Mohammed and Novi Kapadia, says Uchut. Oh, Gauss Mohammed, yeah. Remember him? One of the old Delhi originals of the Durant of the DCM trophy of the Delhi Senior Division, as it used to be called, or DSA, Delhi Senior Division. With Mandar, Pritam, Bema Mer. 2 minutes of added time. We're already in added time. Ball out to Farooq, to Mandar. Mandar and his cross is blocked by Rahul KP. Good defensive work from Rahul KP there. Mandar and a flying Rahul KP clears for a Chennai corner. We're in the second minute of added time. 47 minutes on the clock. Can Chennai get a goal on this? It's a good one. And that's a goal! El Sino breaks the deadlock. El Sino scores the first goal of this ISL campaign for Chennaiyin FC. And a nice dance between him and Farooq Chaudhry. El Sino, the Brazilian centre-back, puts his colours in front. And I've used this in other games as well as a term. Psychologically, a very good time. Flies high, beats Carlos Delgado. Carlos Delgado goes high, but El Sino's timing is better. And El Sino gets Chennaiyin FC the lead. El Sino, yeah, you can see very, very happy with his achievement. And now, Odisha FC. So two things have happened. Chennaiyin FC score their first goal of this ISL campaign. Odisha FC concede their first goal of the campaign. And now the situation, of course, changes. Ball out to VP Suhair. Keeps it in. Lovely contact. Oh, sorry, Rahul KP. Rahul KP! What a save from Mohammad Nawaz. The best chances of this game in injury time. First, the goal from El Sino. And where did Rahul KP get that strike from? Putia. We're already in the fourth minute of injury time. That's a header. Cleared. Still in the danger zone. El Sino clears his lines. And the ball goes through. And that is halftime. Toiba misses the opportunity at the far end. And RRC Games says Mandar is so poor every time he's getting beaten. Yeah, that is, problems with a lot of our right and left backs. And this game came to life in the second and the third minute of added time. First, El Sino gave Chennaiyin FC the 0-1 lead. And in the next attack at the other end, Rahul KP nearly equalized with a brilliant strike. But at this moment in time, with this result, it does mean that Chennai would move to 3 points in the table and would leave the relegation battle, so to say. Chennai at the moment would move above Odisha FC in ninth position with 3 points and -2 as goal difference, while Odisha FC dropped to 10th with -1 goal difference and 1 point. So theoretically, if this result stays, or even if Odisha equalize, Chennai move above the trio of Kerala Blasters, Sporting Club Delhi, as well as Mohammedan Sporting, who are still winless in the ISL. All of them now, even Chennai now, have scored. So the only team not to have scored in this season of the ISL is Odisha FC, and the only team to have not conceded so far is Mumbai City Football Club. So those are some interesting stats to come along as well. That was a great save. That shot was going in by KP. RRC game, that's a brilliant save. That's a brilliant save by Mohammad Nawaz. That's a real class save. And yeah, injury time of the first half, most probably the most entertaining of this game so far. Hi, Blue. Welcome back. Hi, Atar. Chennai FC's first goal. Yes, a first goal. Farooq Chaudhary corner and an El Sino header in the second minute of injury time, which gave Chennai FC the lead. And at the other end, Rahul KP nearly equalized with a brilliant curving shot, which surely would have gone in if Mohammad Nawaz hadn't really outstretched his arm and cleared the ball. And yeah, it was somewhat of a drab game, but towards the end, it started off actually well because Chennai were trying to put pressure on the opponent, try to score as well. But it took some time, uh, and we have to see what happens. But at the moment, Chennai FC take this lead into the break, uh, and let's see what I can do. आपका फेव क्लब कौन सा है? See, my favorite clubs, I have to say clubs, are Mumbai City as well as Punjab FC. And my why? Because Mumbai City, I was involved in setting up, creating that club, and on the other side, Punjab FC, I was involved at the time of Round Glass in setting up of the academy. So therefore, those two are my teams, and family links are actually towards East Bengal. Scoreboard আর টাইম স্ট্যাম্পটা ব্যাপার চেষ্টা করো সুরজিৎ it's actually something মানে আমি চিন্তা করেছি I've thought about it to try and get a scoreboard somehow timestamp. I mean, I've got a scoreboard per se in this what you see. Sorry, here, 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 and timestamp, yes, but yeah, let me see if I can find something digital to actually add over here. Somehow or the other in the future. Let me see if I can get something. Yeah. Europe ka, yes, in the sense Europe ka, yes, born and brought up in Germany. So I guess that counts as Europe. So therefore, yes, is German. So what OC is lacking in their team? Savannah, to me, that final punch. I felt that Isak Ralte is not as clinical, is not as dangerous in his one-on-ones as he has been in this league. So I think that is one thing that I've realized today, where I felt, okay, that he has to be more dangerous. I think that's one thing, that they're not dangerous enough to score so far. Otherwise, I would say that they're and therefore for me, That's the thing missing. They're trying to play today on the counter. That's interesting. They're allowing Chennai a lot of the ball possession. Chennai have had sort of a lot of these half chances. Inigo Martin, the guy, but again, Isak on two occasions unable to utilize the pace that he has. If I look at the pace with Isak, with Rahul KP, with Rahim Ali, with VP Suhair, um, there is a lot of pace, a lot of speed in that team theoretically, and that is not being utilized today. So therefore, that's something that I guess they should be worried about so far in the game. Europe का बोलो favorite club कौन सा है? Bayern Munich, and again, as with Mumbai City, as well as with um, Round Glass Punjab, I've worked for Bayern Munich, so therefore there is a relationship. I've not only worked for Bayern, I always say I've been very lucky to actually represent the Bayern Munich All Stars. So therefore, yeah, I don't only I'm a fan of Bayern Munich, but also I jokingly can say at least for the All Stars. Yeah. Your thoughts on Diliana yellow card? It's a straight red. It's a mistake by the referee, and they're showing the stats: 65 to 35 percent ball possession, 5 to 7 attempts, one shots on target each, 4 to 1 corners for Chennai. Savannah, for me, clearly red card because he was the last man. Lucky Diliana that the referee did not give him the marching orders, which I thought would have been more appropriate. But again, that's on the referee. To me, again, as I say, if you ask me, it should have been a red card. It was a red card offense, and yeah, therefore, big mistake in my opinion from the referee. Should have been a straight red, but yeah, Diliana still on the field. Very very lucky, I guess, to still be on the field because to me that was a clear infringement which asked for more than just a yellow card, if you ask me that way. So therefore, for me, clearly, if I look at it, should have been sent off. Right. Those of you watching, you're liking it, please leave a like behind, share with other people to join in our conversations. We're a smaller group watching it today, I know. And if you're liking our conversations, do leave a like behind. 3,867 is the number of subscribers to the channel. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, as always, please support. And that is very, very important for the channel. Do watch the other things. Do watch, for example, I did a special live watch along yesterday. Not many of you watched it, of the Klassiker, the German Classico of Borussia Dortmund Bayern Munich. A great game of football. I enjoyed the watch along. Sadly, not too many people watch it, but again, please do join whenever I try and do these watch alongs. I really enjoyed that game. So do that as well as always. And yeah, with both the teams still in their respective dressing rooms, the Odisha FC players are warming up while the greenkeepers are looking at the grass at the side. Interesting to see this. I've seen this now with a few of the teams that, again, that one team seems to be warming up, the other team seems to be with the coaches in the dressing room. So therefore, always very interesting to see. And yeah, as they show the flair of Rahul KP, of course, who tried stuff up front, and then now they're showing the shot, and that was brilliant. That is brilliant technique. Only few Indian players can really have that technique, and Nawaz actually does over reach with his hand to try and clear the ball. And as they show the stats, 3 duels won, 2 recoveries, 23 touches, and 1 shot towards goal and on target. So that has to be said. Rahul KP has been impressive. And meanwhile, we are in the 94th minute. Dempo Sports Club against Real Kashmir Football Club. It is still 2-2 between these two, and we are in the last minute. So that most probably will end in a goal, in a 2-2 draw. And let's see who both the teams, Odisha FC and Chennai FC, have on the bench. Odisha FC have Anuj Kumar, Saurabh Bhanwala, Thankadhar Bag, Jeremy Soming Luana, Edwin Sydney Vanspal, Hitesh Sharma, Narendra Nayak, K. Radin Fela, and Asangwa Apua Singh. While on the other side, Tiffet Miranda theoretically can bring on Shomik Mitra, who came on last time around as a substitute, Landin Puana, Eduardo Cao, Klusna Pereira, Jiteshwar Singh, Lanirana Namte, Imran Khan, Gurkirat Singh, and Vivek. So both the teams, yeah, interesting to see. Eduardo Cao, I guess, the standout with Chennai. With I still don't know what the situation is with Daniel Chimachuku, who still has not turned up or has arrived. I don't know if it's a visa issue or with something else. But yeah, Daniel Chimachuku still is not there. And in Goa, it's full time between Dempo and Real Kashmir, ends in a 2-2 draw. And yeah, I guess both the teams with Samir and Ishfaq standing next to each other, two former teammates. And I can see Irfan saying Ishfaq's arm going around Samir. Those were the days when those two were in and around national team. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second 45. I see now a few Chennai players also warming up, three of them actually, while a large group of players is there. And yeah, let's see what happens in the second 45. Chennai FC with a lead in this game, and they'll surely hope that they can win their first match of this ISL campaign. In regard to player ratings, the highest rating is for El Sino, followed by Bemimer and Mohamed Nawaz. Of course, Mohamed Nawaz because of that save. And the best players on the side of Odisha FC are Rahul, KP, Isak, Ralte, and Savagama. And of course, Ishfaq going to a lot of people on the Dempo bench because he, of course, knows certain staff as well on that side as well. So, yeah, interesting to see what happens from here on. So, therefore, both the teams still to play can win, need to win. And I'm quickly getting up and having a sip of water, and then I'll be back in a second. But I'll keep on talking. Um, yeah, Odisha have had chances, those fast counter-attacking moves, and then the Rahul KP opportunity. And but they need to score. They haven't scored in three halves so far. And be it Rahul KP, be it Isak, be it Rahim Ali, be it VP Suhair, it's on those four mainly to try and get a goal in this game. And that's the challenge. And that would be interesting to see how they can get a result for their team. Odisha, if they want a result, they will need goals. And so far, that is what is sort of not been their forte so far. But it's decent. I'll be honest, I thought before the ISL campaign started, 3 days of training before the first game, Carlos Delgado as the only foreigner, um, Odisha would be struggling, but physically they look okay. Um, if you look at their starting 11, Carlos Delgado plus 8 Indian players on the field who have been in and around the Indian national team. So therefore, that is something which needs to be kept in mind that Odisha does have a certain level of experience. It has a good set of Indians, and if they had a foreign striker, if, as I say, if they had a foreign striker, who knows? Then they might have had that opportunity of scoring goals, creating goals out of those opportunities. Because that is, I think, that's the thing that is missing for them at the moment. Is that who is going to score the goals for them? If they had a striker who could guarantee them the goals, I think Odisha FC could be a threat for the other teams. And it'll be interesting to see how this second half pans out as the referee is back on the field, looking to get things off the mark again, as both the teams are now ready for the second 45. Referee has the whistle in his mouth. Um, Referee Jerul Islam, and Odisha FC playing from right to left in their traditional black and violet, and Chennai FC in white from left to right, taking the lead. And so far as I can see, there's been no substitution as far as I can see. Maybe there is, but I don't see anything. Odisha FC continue to play a traditional 4-4-2, while Chennai is more a counter-attacking move. And Suher, Isak. Isak Ralte plays it back to Savio Gama, who plays it back to Carlos Delgado. Delgado, Toiba, Zuidika, Rohit Kumar, back, no, Rohit Kumar turns. Rohit Kumar looking for someone, but Farooq Chaudhary intercepts. Looks like Farooq Chaudhary and Chaudhary Mason are switching sides. Does he keep it in? No. Irfan Yadwad. And Odisha FC building up. Odisha FC trying to create. Ball in the danger zone, headed out by El Sino. Very important. Odisha, no, that they now have to put more pressure. Odisha back to Thoiba. Thoiba. Carlos Delgado, Putia, dropping deep. Delgado plays it to Putia, who plays it to Rohit. Rohit plays it out to Zuidika. Can't keep it in. Throw in for Chennaiyin FC on their left side of the wing. Chennaiyin play out. Go. Keeps the ball. Bema Mer looking to find Irfan, who keeps it. Well done by Savio Gama. Delgado. And that is Isak Ralte with a nice turn and move. Followed by Irfan. Still Isak Ralte. And that should be a foul. And Isak saying, hey, you could have pulled the trigger earlier, or rather blown the whistle earlier, to the referee. Irfan Yadwat chasing him down. Still with Odisha. Savio keeps it in. Gama doesn't keep it in. Ball goes out. And Pritam saying Diliana, don't risk it. Play safe if need be. Chennai building up from the back. Noguera. Noguera plays it to Mason. Mason looks for Inigo, but the ball goes through to Amrinder. Amrinder wants to quickly release the ball. Plays it high. And it's Mandar. Nine Keeping the ball, playing it. Mandar, Pritham, Bemamer, Mason. Mason has the can't keep it. Delgado, Putia, Rohit, Zuidika, Zuidika. Plays it back to Thoiba. Across to Delgado. Back to Amrinder. Thoiba. Rohit. Putia. Putia. Savio Gama. That could go into goal. Savio Gama. Out of nowhere. इस क्लब का खेल खत्म है. Why? Aditya, they're not playing bad. Savio Gama wins that against Dinliana. And then I think it was intended as a cross, ends up as a shot. Aditya, they're playing. They're trying to do their best. And yeah, I would stick to that. Might not be the best, so to say, in regard to achievements, but Odisha FC are still playing. I think that's the biggest achievement at the moment. Long ball. Ooh, that's headed on. Irfan, but Amrinder, long clearance from Odisha. Pritham does well. Noguera. Ball across to Irfan Yard. Irfan against Savio. Savio Gama allows Irfan, and that will go out. And that is what the problem is with Irfan Yadwar. He does a good action, and then the second or the third or the fourth, at some stage, there's something going to be there where you think, why is this happening? Yeah, overcooked that forward moving pass, and then Irfan Yadwar annoyed with himself. He's now on the ground. Amrinder having a word with his teammate, or India teammate, rather, I should say. And I think if I see that pointing rightly, Are, why did you come back into the ground? Should have moved out. This has become a new tradition, I think, around the world. I saw that yesterday with Emre Can for Borussia Dortmund, who was off the field and then turned twice onto the field. Yeah, Irfan overstretched to get to the ball. Odisha FC 0, Chennaiyin FC 2, and Irfan Yadwar after 54 minutes. Stretching his legs, long ball for Rahul KP. Can't get the first touch, otherwise he's free towards goal. Rahul KP into no man's land. Noguera playing a long ball. Fade defined Inigo Martin. No, Toiba. That should be a foul. Yeah, Inigo Martin with the foul on Toiba. Savio Gama. The game is opening up, surely. Savio Gama plays it to Isak Ralte. Isak Ralte. Rohit Kumar. Puitea. Across to Zuidika, who has to try and keep the ball in play and does not. Zuidika. Mandar. Headed on by Farooq. Thoiba. Across to Amrinder. Carlos Delgado build up now from Odisha FC. Odisha win the ball back from Chennaiyin. Delgado. Putia. Delgado. Rohit. Plays it to Putia. Delgado. And Odisha not gaining ground. Putia. Delgado. Putia. Isagralte looking for Zuidika. Zuidika cross it across. Ooh, and Mohamed Nawaz gets to it. Good idea because Rahim Ali was lurking behind and that ball goes out. Substitutions for Chennai. I see Imran Khan and Namte. Irfan Yadwat going off as one. Interesting, those two who started the last game. And Mahesan goes off as well. Namte will add a certain level of physicality and maybe a little bit more defensive-minded, meaning that Alberto Nogueira will move up a little and be a little bit more creative. Pitya under pressure from Nogueira. Rohit is it across to Carlos Delgado. Isaac. Delgado, Isaac Delgado. Toiba. 58 minutes nearly played. Toiba with the long ball forward, and that goes towards Mohamed Nawaz. He's waiting for Rahim Ali to come, collects the ball. Now he will get it long. Pritham, Bemamer, El Senior. Has to do some running to keep the ball in. Yeah, does keep the ball in. And Imran Khan blocked by Savio Gama. Savio Gama. Throw in. Odisha wins it, lose it, wins it, lose it. Yeah, there's pushing, shoving, and that should be a foul on Nogueira in the end. Yeah. Rohit Kumar holding him, Putea falling, and then Nogueira falling to the ground and earning a free kick for his side. Memamer looking for Namte, doesn't find him, but the ball comes to Imran Khan. Imran in the box. Imran Khan in the box. Oh, that was a brilliant outside step. If it had gone in, one of the goals of the season. Imran Khan just had come on as a substitute. On the hour mark. As they show the replay, Imran in the box. And he takes an outside step, which could have just gone in. Shows how technically good he is. Rahim Ali. Ball out to Rahul KP, who's going to keep the ball in. There are a number of options in the box. And oh, that was that Rahim Ali or was that VP Suhair? Yes, it was Rahim Ali who tried that side volley. Both teams trying to get onto the score sheet. Oh, sorry, it was Zudika. Zudika with the cross and Rahim Ali. Full risk, but doesn't get the proper contact. Chennaiyin with the ball. Imran Khan. Imran Khan. Oop, plays it back to his keeper. Pritham plays it to Mandar. Farooq. Mandar. Pritham. Pritham looking for options. Plays it again to Mandar. Noguera. Namte. Namte with some space. Mandar. That's a good cross, but no problem for Amrinder as Inigo was close to that. The question for the remainder of the match is, will Chennaiyin FC see this match? Ooh, mistake there in the build-up by Rohit Kumar. Wins the ball back, but loses it to Noguera. Chance for Chennaiyin. Shot attempt from Inigo Martin. Just misses the target. Inigo Martin, best attempt of the game from his side. Rohit Kumar. Zuidika. Rahul KP. Rahul KP. Nice little twist and turn. Putia. Rahim Ali on the left. Rahim Ali. Rahim Ali looking for options. Savio Gama in the middle. Cleared by Pritham Kotal. Important because VP Suer was behind him. Oh, Putia. Putia with the shot. Blocked by Namte. Mandar. Namte plays it through. But Thoiba. Putia. Putia with the through ball. VP Suher. Putia plays it out. Zuidika cleared by Bemamer. Mandar. Farooq. Mandar. Back to Farooq. Farooq Chaudhary with the long ball for a chance for a counter. But that's too long. Amrinda has the ball. Delgado. 63 plus minutes on the clock. As they're showing that Inigo shot. Replay. Good, nice turn, but not goalwards. VP Suher finds Putia. Rohit. Rahul KP. That's too short. Chance for a counter. Yeah, Chennaiyin are waiting now for that counter-attacking move, that opportunity to get that ball once through against Odisha FC. Odisha. Through ball. VP Suher. VP Suher to the other side, but too close to the goal. Goal kick. Savio Gama was the closest to it. And there's a substitution with Farooq Chaudhary coming off and Klusner Pereira coming on. Klusner John Manuel Pereira is the full name from the Goan player who's joined from Sporting Club de Goa earlier with Dempo Sports Club as well as it Intakashi. 28-year-old. Odisha trying to combine. That is Zuidika. No, that's Rahul KP. No. Throw in. Zuidika to take it. Zuidika plays it back to Thoiba, who's going to bring on Carlos Delgado. Rohit. Isak, and Isak wins a free kick. And Noguera asking, where is the foul? What did I do? Noguera not happy with that. Free kick to be taken by Putia. Putia in the danger zone. And that's a header. And that's a goal. The equalizer from Carlos Delgado. Goal for Odisha FC. It's 1-1 at the Kalinga. Carlos Delgado with the equalizer for the Juggernauts. And see the celebrations of Odisha FC, of their fans. It's 1-1 at the Kalinga. And see how happy Rahim Ali is in hugging his captain. It means a lot to these players. Free kick, Putea. And that's the equalizer. 67th minute. It's 1-1 at the Kalinga. That means every team in the Indian Super League this season has scored. All the 4 teams who were scorerless have now scored in this round of the competition. And as they show the replay, that's a clean header from Carlos Delgado. Yeah, Preetham Kotal behind him with no chance to interfere. And that's another chance nearly for Odisha FC. 90 seconds after the goal. Emamer, Noguera, Klusner Pereira into the middle. Inogo behind Toiba. Imran Khan against Gama. Oh, Gama slips. Ball for Noguera into the middle, cleared by Delgado. Carlos Delgado. A captain's knock from the Spaniard at the back and up front. And Amrinder has the ball. Imran Khan. Is that chances? And that's a foul from Odisha FC. In Indiana on the ground. And Rahim Ali is coming around. Oh, yeah, that's the elbow from Rahim Ali. Rahim Ali, of course, used to play for Chennaiyin FC. 1-1 at the Kalinga. 70 minutes played. Chennaiyin FC have given away that advantage, I feel. Odisha doing more. Deserve the equalizer. Now a chance. Inigo Martin, and cleared by Thoiba. That was important. Namte. Noguera. Alberto Noguera. Inigo Martin loses the ball to Rohit. Rahul KP, Rohit plays it across to Putia. Carlos Delgado. Delgado looking for options, plays it to Toiba. Toiba to Zuidika. Zuidika is going to go long, or is he going to play it to Putia? Yeah, he plays it to Putia. Rohit Kumar. It's a good, much better game in the second 45. Rahul KP. Putia plays it across to Savio Gama. To Isak Ralte. And cleared by Mandar. Purushottamon realizing there might be something possible, and Rohit Kumar wins the throw in. There is something possible for Odisha in this game if it continues like this. And those of you who are watching this or listening to this watch along, do leave a like behind, share it with other people. And if you haven't subscribed to Arun Foot, 3,867 is currently the number of subscribers on the channel. Thank you very much for that. Dimliana, Imran, across to Namte, who loses the ball but wins it back. Namte taking his time, plays it short to Noguera, back to Namte. Dimliana, Imran, Dimliana, Elsenio, Pritam, Mandar, Pritam, Noguera, still Noguera, Namte. Imran denied. Isak, Putia, Rohit, Putia, not clean. Namte. Looking for players. Imran on the right. Imran against Savio Gama. Imran with a nice turn. Inigo just has to touch the ball. Inigo Martin just needs to touch the ball. And then it would have been a second for Chennai. Imran, lovely the way he beats Savio Gama. And then Inigo, why does he go with his right knee? Why don't you try and play it with your left foot? It would have been a goal for Chennai. Suddenly, chances for both the teams at both ends. It's 1-1 at the Kalinga. Free kick, Odisha FC. And much more lively second 45, where we're nearing the half an hour mark. Free kick once more for Odisha FC, and Chennai knows the last free kick resulted in a goal. Putia. That's good, Putia! And nobody touches the ball. There are at least two players in the danger zone. Chance for Chennai to break. Zuidika against Kluzna. But play goes on. Noguera looking for Inigo. Back with Chennai. Elsinio leaves it for Bemamer. Out to Imran Khan. Imran once more beating 1, 2, 3, and then is blocked jointly by Rohit Kumar, by Isak Ralte, and by Savio Gama. Ball out to Isak Ralte. And Elsinio plays it out before Raim Ali can turn. And it's the drinks break. For the two teams. 75 plus minutes, 1-1 at the Kalinga between Odisha FC and Chennai FC. Is there a winner for one of those two sides? Is there something that will decide this game? Good football from both the two teams in this second 45. Much better, much more lively, much more open. As the equalizer is being shown, free kick put there and a strong header from Carlos Delgado. 1-1 between these two. And Delgado rising high. Pritam Kota behind him with no chance to stop the Spaniard, the 35-year-old captain of Odisha FC, from scoring. And Purushothaman, Amrinder, and Delgado talking about what to do. I think they're talking about how to win this. It looks like the captain, his deputy, and the head coach have a plan. El Sino, the other centre back to have scored. It's interesting, two centre backs scoring for these two teams, a Spaniard and a Brazilian. And Mohamed Nawaz has had a good game, especially that save late in the first half was very important. Sorry. As Odisha continue with a throw-in. Gama to Isak. Gama lose the ball. Noguera plays it across to Namte. Namte with space. Namte plays it across to Kluzna. Back to Namte. Namte plays it back to Bemamer. Bemamer looking for options. Plays it to Diliana. Not cleanly, but El Sino gets to it. Pritam. Pritam Kotal. Bemamer. Imran. Imran. Imran beats Gama, but cleared by Toiba once more. Imran creating those chances. Either it's not getting to the man or there is an Odisha player in the way. Namte, Noguera, Bemamer. Bemamer chips it for Mandar, but Zuidika clears it. Kluzna, last man to touch, I think. Throw in for Odisha FC. Zuidika. Odisha FC 1, Chennaiyin FC 1 in this second last match of round 3 or match day 3 of the Indian Super League 2025-26. Throw in for Chennaiyin FC. Is there one or maybe more goals in this? Substitution for Odisha FC. Aphaoba Singh coming on for VP Suhair, the former Punjab FC youngster. In the 80th minute, great job from VP Suhair. And Aphaoba, his job will be to try and add legs up front, maybe create a chance for his team to score. Chennaiyin FC in the backline. Pritam, Dingliliana, Namte, Dingliliana, Pritam, Bemamer, Noguera, Bemamer, Namte, Pritam, Namte, Namte looking for options, will play it back to Pritam. Odisha doing well in their defensive unit. El Sino, Pritam. Found a gap with Namte. That's maybe a chance for Chennai. Ball in the middle, blocked by Zuidika. And Rahul KP finds Apova, but he was offside. Apova, that could have been that counter in the 81st minute. All to play for Amrinder. Collects the ball. Very important. Bimamer lurking. Long ball forward. Rahim Ali. Oh. And Mohammad Nawaz has to come off his line. Dininyana. Careful. Namte. Ball back to Pritham. Mandar. Plays it to Klusner. Klusner Pereira. Namte. Mandar. Namte. Blocked. Pritham has to be careful. Rahim Ali plays it out for a throw in. Two substitutions. Vivek and Gurkirat getting on. It's Mandar who's off and Vivek on. Mandar Rao Desai after 82 minutes. And Gurkirat coming on, if I'm right, for Inigo Martin. What a production got to Shillong people are coming in numbers. Okay. Nguera. Klusner. Namte. Later tonight, 7:30 at the Mumbai Football Arena. A sellout. Mumbai Football Arena. Oh, that is overcooked by Namte. Zuzika. With the throw in, 83 minutes on the clock. Odisha FC 1, Chennaiyin FC 1. Zudika, Rahul KP. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. And Purushothaman wants a card for Pritham Kotal. Should get it. Pritham worked hard for it to pull Rahim Ali down. Another free kick for Odisha FC. And that now means danger for Chennai. And meanwhile, in Shillong, it looks like there's a scandal. Ooh. Because there seems to be a handball outside of the box and it's given inside of the box. Free kick, Chennai. Sorry, Odisha. And not on goal. Chennai with the ball. Ball through, but cleared. Putia can't get it to Apoa. And Noguera against Savio Gama earns a corner for Chennai. Nearly 85 minutes played. 1-1 between these two sides. Noguera. That's a dangerous one, but cleared by Odisha FC. And Noguera deemed offside. Watchalong Lajong have a penalty against Rajasthan United. And Lajong lead. Off the rebound, Shillong Lajong take the lead against Rajasthan United. But again, that was never a penalty. Interesting. So the mistakes of the referees in Indian football continue. Amrinder with a goal kick. Headed out. We shall win the ball back, win it, lose it, and that should be a handball. Xavier Gama. And Apoha blocking the ball. It's Pemamed, who plays it across to Pritham. 1-1, 86 plus minutes. Is there another twist to the story of this match? Bemamer chips it across, headed out by Gama. Putea. Putea loses it. Imran loses it as well. Rahul KP to Zudika. Rohit. Rahul. Isaac to Rohit. Rohit loses the ball. Chennaiyin on the left. Vivek. Klusner. Back to Vivek. Back to Klusner. Klusner tries to play it in the box, and that is overcooked. And another substitution for Odisha FC. Isaac Ralte going off, and Edwin Vanspal coming on. Isaac Ralte, yes, can play better. Can surely play better. Long ball, Rahim Ali. And that is a throw in for Chennaiyin FC. 88 plus minutes on the clock. 1-1 at the Kalinga. El Senior looking to take it long. Chips it for Gurkirat. Imran has the ball now. Imran into the danger zone, but into the arms of Amrinder. Amrinder with a long one. And they lose the ball on the right. Gurkirat blocked. Vivek Klusner. Klusner with a cross. Cleared by Odisha. All of Odisha's players in their own half. Namte. El Senior. Dinliniana. Back to El Senior. Namte, El Senior, Bemamer. Dinliniana. Plays it back to Bemamer. Bemamer to Dinliniana, who's in the box. Dinliniana into the middle of the park, but cleared by Odisha. Bemamer. Namte. In the last few seconds of regulation time, Namte. Pritham clears it because there was an on-charging 5 minutes of added time. Rahim Ali. And ball back with Chennaiyin, who seemed to be more willing to risk. Ball across, but no chance for Imran to get to it. 5 minutes of added time. It's still 1-1 between Odisha FC and Chennaiyin FC. Squidward says, for the first time watching IFL today, Shillong Lajong FC versus Rajasthan United, and being honest, I think I'm going to watch IFL more than ISL this season. IFL has been presented. I like it. Okay, Sujal. Good to hear that. Amrinder clearing the ball. Headed on by Edwin, but in the arms now of Nawaz. Nawaz plays it to Klusner and Vivek. Oh, no foul given. Zudika still on the ground. And Vivek steals the ball. Vivek on the left. Vivek on the left plays it into the middle, but Odisha are in the way. Thoiba. Zuidika. Zuidika wants to play Rahul KP, but intercepted by Klusner. Bemamer. Imran. El Simio. Namte. Pritam. Noguera. Noguera chips it forward. Diniana. Gurkirat has the ball. Gurkirat falls into the man. Gurkirat wants a penalty but will not get it. Bemamer. Bemamer into the box. Delgado clears. Bemamer heads on. And Diniana on the edge. And that's a header. A free header. Is it Imran? It is, I think, Imran. Over the top. Odisha living dangerously towards the end of the game. Yeah, if Imran was just those few inches taller, he would have easily buried that one. Nearly 3 minutes of added time gone. Rahul KP goes off. And Tan Kadhor Bag comes on. Young, talented T Bag, which could be also misunderstood. Long kick from Amrinda. Ball back with Chennaiyin. We're doing more now in this game. There was a phase 15 minutes ago where you would have said, Odisha were trying to play for a win. Chennaiyin. Namte plays it across to Klusner. Back to Namte. We're in the last minute of added time. Still 1-1. Odisha FC and Chennaiyin FC. Ball to Vivek on the wing. Vivek does a nice trick against Udika. And the ball goes to Amrinda. Vivek, nice little twist and turn and speed, but defenders able to recover. Last few seconds of this game. It's still 1-1. Zudika saying, I'm bleeding. Is he bleeding? And he says, I was hit by someone. And there's an Odisha player also on the ground who's getting up now. I think that's Savio Gama. Last few seconds. Amrinda with the ball. Amrinda in his arms, takes his time. He will look to play it long. Once more, Chennaiyin with it. Throw in. Odisha FC, 95.5 minutes gone. It's still 1-1. Is there one final chance or is match referee Jerul Islam going to blow the final whistle? And he does. Odisha FC as well as Chennaiyin FC play out a 1-1 draw. meaning Odisha FC get their second point of this ISL campaign, while Chennaiyin FC finally get their first point of the season, of the campaign. And good to see Carlos Delgado and Alberto Noguera smiling, having a word with each other. It's, yeah, is it a point won? Is it a point lost? Or is it 2 points lost for these two? And you can see it both ways. I think in the end, the right result, proper result, deserving result between these two. And yeah. And let me quickly put out a tweet on this game, if that is fine with you guys. Each point counts. Odisha FC seemed fine with the point. Maybe Chennai FC a bit wanted a bit more. It looked like it towards it. Prithviraj, I agree with you. I think I would say the same, that if I look at the game, at the start, I would have said, you know what, okay, looked even. Then there was a phase where I said, okay, Chennai looked, again, Chennai had more of the ball, had better chances. And then from the start of the second half, Odisha became active, got the equalizer, had a phase where I thought, okay, they might go for a second. And towards the end, it looked like Chennai maybe a little fitter. And so therefore, at the end, I think it's a fair result, a 1-1, and both the teams can live with this result. And with that, slowly for today, I'll come to an end of this live. Thanks once again for all of you for joining in. As always, like this video, share this video, and subscribe, of course, to the channel as well. And what I said, watch the other stuff, other videos, or especially watch my Bundesliga watch along yesterday of the Klassiker between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, which I thought was a very, very special game here in Germany. And tomorrow I'll be back with a usual ISL, or rather an Indian football and more discussion, because this today ends match day 3. Again, Mumbai City take on Northeast United a little later. Sadly, I will not be able to go by Watchalong. But on Thursday, the ISL continues, and I will catch you very, very soon. Thanks for joining in, and like, share, and subscribe arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias, visit arunfoot.com, and I'll be back. Thanks, and bye.